Good afternoon. My name is Lynne Torgerson, and I'm running for Minnesota Attorney General. As your Attorney General, I will work to protect your freedoms. I should also note that I get things done. The question arises, freedom from what? Freedom from overbearing governmental rule. Freedom from harsh, cruel, destructive governmental lockdowns, which are probably the most destructive acts of government against its own citizens in the history of the United States. Freedom from frightening, harsh, cruel lawsuits by Keith Ellison against the hardworking people of the state of Minnesota. Freedom to work. Freedom for your children to attend school. Freedom from mandatory vaccines. Freedom to keep and bear arms. Freedom to pursue racial harmony and to eliminate the fomenting of racial hatred out of our airways and our schools. Freedom from Governor Walz and Keith Ellison. Why am I running? I'm a lawyer, and I've been protecting the rights of my clients for the past 30 years. And now I would like to protect the rights of the good people of the state of Minnesota. As far as my background, I grew up in Minnetonka, and I've been in Minneapolis for the past approximate 40 years. I attended the University of Minnesota Minneapolis campus. I graduated with degrees in political science and psychology. I attended the William Mitchell College of Law in St. Paul, Minnesota. I became a lawyer because I want to help people. I've had my own successful practice in downtown Minneapolis for approximately the past 25 years. That was a long time ago. When I opened my law practice in 1995, I was chastised for wearing pantsuits. I was supposed to be wearing a dress or a skirt. Things have changed a lot in the past 25 years. I was also probably, at that time, the first or second female solo private criminal defense attorney in the Twin Cities. I practiced criminal defense despite being abhorred because I love the Constitution and because I was born with a heart of mercy for my clients. I am also one of the top Second Amendment lawyers in the state of Minnesota. I have won gun rights cases in 36 different counties in the state of Minnesota, as well as at the Minnesota Court of Appeals. In 2010, I was also awarded an Attorney of the Year award by the Minnesota Lawyer newspaper. In the past, I was also Minneapolis City Director for Christians United for Israel. If elected to be your Minnesota Attorney General, I would work to strike down as unconstitutional, unauthorized, unnecessary, and destructive the emergency orders of Governor Walz and to seek to prevent their reoccurrence. I would also like to obtain recompense for business owners, restaurants, salons, gyms, and landlords for the unconstitutional closures of your businesses and interference with the constitutional right to work and to produce income to provide for yourself, your families. I would also seek the return of fines paid by businesses sued. I'm a lawyer, so I like quotes. I would like to read you some from the U.S. Supreme Court, essentially from approximately the late 1800s. So this wisdom has been around for a long time. The Minnesota Supreme Court stated, to pursue any lawful business or vocation is a fundamental right. Men are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. that is, rights which cannot be bartered away or given away or taken away except in punishment of a crime. And that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Among these inalienable rights, as proclaimed in that great document, is the right of men to pursue their happiness, by which is meant the right to pursue any lawful business or vocation. The common business and callings of life, the ordinary trades and pursuits which are innocuous in themselves and have been followed in all communities from time immemorial. It has been well said that the property which every man has in his own labor, as it is the original foundation of all other property, so it is the most sacred and inviolable. The patrimony of the poor man lies in the strength and dexterity of his own hands, and to hinder his employing this strength and dexterity in what manner he thinks proper. It is a plain violation of this most sacred property. It is a manifest encroachment upon the just liberty both of the workman and of those who might be disposed to employ him. End quote. I would also work to oppose all mandatory vaccines by businesses, schools, and government. I would work to protect our fundamental rights to keep and bear arms as protected by our Second Amendment. I would also seek to promote racial harmony and cease the fomenting of racial hatred in our airways and in our schools. I would also like to investigate the voting machines. For example, who purchases the voting machines? Who programs the voting machines? We all have a constitutional right to vote, and all of our votes should be counted equally. In my campaign, I would also seek to remove Keith Ellison from government. I am the person to beat Keith Ellison. Keith Ellison, as Minnesota Attorney General, has used that office to sue American citizens for working at their businesses under the allegations that they violated the orders of Governor Walz. Do you want someone in office who sues citizens for working based on the allegations that they violated the orders of Governor Walz? I would say most of you say absolutely no. I'm asking you to support my campaign for Minnesota Attorney General. Please donate. An individual can give up to $2,500. A couple can give $5,000, although we do appreciate any amount. So again, please donate, please volunteer, please invite me to events, please invite me to fundraisers, and please spread the word about my campaign. Again, please support. So in conclusion, please support Lynne Torgerson for Minnesota Attorney General. Thank you so much. Godspeed.